Hi, it's Mick here from Infinite Innovations, and in this video we're going to talk about the SDM120 single phase CT meter. You'll find these inside the HANCHU 3.68, 5 kilowatt and 6 kilowatt single phase inverter. So when you open your hybrid for the first time, you'll see that on the top of the hybrid there's a lot of foam with all the accessory packs, and there will be a brown box that just looks like this. Inside that box is your SDM120, which is attached with a CT clamp. Right, so let's go over the installation now of the SDM120. The first thing that we always tell installers is that you cannot extend the actual CT clamp. So the CT clamp comes pre-fixed into the SDM120. Please do not cut that cable and extend it, because then it will not work. What we do is we place the SDM120 as close as we can to the main tails coming into the property. Then we can put the CT clamp around the live cable, so that can now measure import and export of energy. What we can do to get the information to the controller is extend the Cat5 cable up to 200 meters. So that's plenty of distance there covered by the Cat5 cable. So let's now look at how the Cat5 cable is installed into the SDM120. So I've turned the SDM120 meter upside down so I can show you the top of it, where you'll find ports 9 and 10. Now here, this is where everyone kind of gets it wrong, is that they twist multiple cores together and put them into each port. Don't do that. Simply use a single core. So in this video here, we're using orange and white and orange into each port. Just use one core. Then up at the other end, at the RJ45, what we are doing is using pins 1 and 2. So from the SDM120, out of port number 9, you're going to pin number 2 of the RJ45. And then out of port 10, you are going to pin number 1 of the RJ45. Easiest way to remember it is that the 2 add up to the number 11. So bringing power to the SDM120 is very simple. At the top of the SDM120 meter, you have ports 3 and 4. So in port 3 we bring the neutral, and in port 4 we bring a live feed. You can bring these off the solar board. Just remember though, if that solar board does go down, or the breaker goes off there, you are now cutting the communication from that meter, that CT clamp, back to the inverter. So it's always recommended, if you can, is give it its own independent power supply from anywhere in the property where you can get that from. And lastly, let's not forget, once you have installed the SDM120 and you have paired the HANCHU controller to the local internet, don't forget to go on and do all your commissioning checks. Make sure that the meter is reading, make sure you can see charge, make sure you can see discharge, loads going up, loads going down, and always make sure that in the background that you have selected the SDM120. That's it, that's how easy it is to install. It's very easy. A live and neutral feed to the top. Only use single core strands from the Cat5 cable to ports 10 and 9, and only use pins 1 and 2 on the RJ45. Thanks for watching.